If you are a human being and you have an under eye, you've probably researched how to fix my under eyes. I'm sure you've learned about fillers. I'm going to talk to you about why filler is probably not right for you, the 3 most common causes of under eye issues, and how to correct them without the use of fillers. And then if you are a candidate for fillers, what are the complications that your injector may not be telling you that we don't even see right away? We're going to talk about Kylie Jenner, what she's experiencing and why. And we're going to kind of go into the 2 fillers that I think are the best for the under eyes and what to make sure your injector has if she's going to be filling your under eyes. If you're in your 20s and you're starting to notice under eye hollowing, it's probably genetics. Thanks, mom and dad. If you're in your mid-30s to 40s and you're starting to notice your under eye hollowing, it's probably aging. Welcome to the club. So what happens is our orbits get bigger, our skin loses some area that it's supposed to rest on, and also our fat pads under our eyes start to herniate and move downwards, so we're getting more of that hollow appearance. 3 reasons that you can have under eye issues and filler will not fix them. Number 1, vascular issues. So your injector should be able to assess and tell you which reason is happening and how to fix it. If you have vascularity under your eyes, it can cause a discoloration of your under eyes. Your injector should be able to tell this. Ways to fix that are lasers. Lasers are like the biggest to fix vascularity in your under eyes. Number 2, pigment. If you have a pigment deformity in your under eyes, the hollowing, just filling it, is not going to get rid of that discoloration. A brightener will, a laser will. PRF, those are good options for you. If you have a true hollowing in your under eye, filler is an option. PRF is an option. Look that up. It's amazing. It's using your own body, your own platelets to kind of regenerate, growth, heal. It brightens, lightens, and tightens. It's wonderful. If you have puffy skin under your eyes, you get a lot of swelling, if you have allergies, you are not a good candidate for under eye filler. We'll get into that more in complications. And you would be a good candidate instead for PRF. It's going to tighten the skin, or a laser resurfacing, which will also tighten the skin. Then if you still have issues beyond that and your injector thinks true hollowing, then you could do a filler, but you need to correct the skin first. Let's talk about the complications. So we've all seen the photo floating around of Kylie Jenner and the puffy under eye. Why is this happening? Well, 2 things could be happening. Filler should be done slowly. It has an affinity for water, so it can easily pull too much water in, overfill, and make it look swollen in your under eyes. You want to do it in at least 1 to 2 sessions and do it very slowly. What else can be happening? Well, we have lymphatic drainage that comes from our under eye, and sometimes it can be too much or block the drainage and cause some swelling there. Also, if you have a lot of swelling, get edema normally, or have a lot of allergies and puffiness in your under eyes, it can exacerbate the swelling to put filler there, so you're not a good candidate. Second complication that can happen, the Tyndall effect. Yes, we have a name for it. It happens quite often, majority under eyes. Usually clients get it done and don't even notice that it's happening over a period of time, but I can see it. It creates a blue hue or discoloration. So when the light hits it, you can almost get this blue or this darkening appearance to your under eyes. It can be happen if filler is placed too superficially, but it's also been happened if it's placed deep. Make no doubt about it, filler looks great immediately after you get it done. A couple days later, you could have the swelling. It could be months later. If you get an allergy or something happens where you get more swelling to your under eyes, it can exacerbate that and swell more. You could get this blue hue years down the road and not even notice it. So it's important to be aware of it. It's important that your injector kind of tells you what's going on. That being said, we're going to come into our next thing, which is the 2 types of filler that I recommend for under eyes. If you're going to get filler in your under eyes, if you are a good client for it, if it's going to work well for you, you want to make sure that is an RHA Redensity or Restylane L. These fillers are hyaluronic acid gel fillers. They don't have as much pull for fluid, so they're not going to swell as much, but they're also able to be dissolved. So if down the road, God forbid, something happens, you hate it, it turns blue, any of these things, you can get it easily taken out. So to tie it all back in, 80% of you, not even good candidates for under eye filler. You need a PRF, you need a laser, you need a brightener, you need other things before you would even get to that point. Also, know the risks. Your injector should be telling you about the risks. They should be able to assess your under eyes and tell you what's going on, and that maybe they'll fill it, but they won't get rid of the darkness. They should be able to tell you those things. They should be using a product that is easily dissolvable, so that if in the future, if in a year down the road you hate it, it can be dissolved. Definitely, if this helped you, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Let me know anything else you might want to see in the comments. Have a good day.